talk about what we're talking about today. Like you said, we work with it within the Sage 100 area, and we integrate to that. And what we focus on is using Sage as the base for your vendor information, your GL information, your budget information, and we allow the get the users to be able to make a request. Uh, they've got when they need to spend something, they're able to then take that, go through an approval workflow to make sure that the right people are seeing it, whether that's based on department, dollar. Um, it could be any number of different ways on the approval process. And we talk about putting data in the hands of the decision maker at the point of decision. And that's a really critical piece. Um, we want to make sure that when people are making decisions that they have the information to date. That means not just what they, is in Sage as a paid invoice, but actually what have we committed, and what are those pieces that make up the overall spend, and so that they can make the best possible decision they can. And then we want to make sure we're enforcing any policies that you've put in place around spend, so people aren't buying things that they shouldn't be, and they shouldn't be spending money when they shouldn't be. And then we want to create that purchase order, be on an email and send that off to your vendors. And then as that's coming back, we want to capture the receiving, the packing slips. We want to capture the invoice, and we want to be able to make sure we can do that 2 and 3 way match. Sometimes we even call it up to a 4 way match. And then we want to be able to take that data once that's all approved to be paid and push that back into Sage as an AP transaction. And that's really the process that we enhance and really make uh, automate and make better. And we work with companies like Matrix Integrated to make sure that we can do that. And so we provide really fast, easy mobile processes that are super efficient. We use best practices in doing that. We really can automate the purchasing expense and workflow approvals. And we can even tie and integrate into some of the bigger vendors and their websites, such as Amazon, Best Buy, Staples is called Punch Out. We really control the way that we spend, but it's the visibility and reporting power that put this all together, so that when we look at a transaction, we can see where it's at, where the approval is, what's going on, where is it at in the process, how long has it been in that process, and really give people visibility. And we do that by automating, notifications and alerts, so that if we're getting close to budget on that on that budget, we actually have a notification that can go out and say, "Hey, you're getting close to hitting that budget," and you can set those however you want. And or someone who's buying something shouldn't be buying something. We can put all kinds of alerts and notifications so that people are getting system generated notes when they realize when that system says, "Hey, you're out of where you should be. You're out of scope on this. You need to look at this," and then people can intervene and make a decision. That real-time budget visibility and tracking is huge. You want to know not just what your actuals, but you need to know what you've committed to be bought or whatever's going on in that budget. And obviously policy compliance, and you want a full audit trail of that. None of this works well if the auditors come and say, well, who did what where, and you can't show that. So we've got that full audit trail there. And then I talked about that's supplier approval, but you can also punch out. We also have internal catalogs, so it's a very, very robust system. A lot of things in there.